and welcome back to my channel. I am indubitably Sinise. That's 100% Sinise. I come to you because it's finally time. It took me a while to get to this point, but I decided to take it bit by bit because I know that if I done my full accessory video, it will be well over 30 minutes, so I didn't want to prolong it for that. So welcome back. Thank you to all of my seasoned subscribers as well as the new subscribers. Thank you for deciding to be a part of this experience, as I am an avid Dooney collector, Dooney and Bourke collector. I have been all of my life, but I upped the ante over the last 2 years because I actually had time to just really dedicate to what I want and what I like. I think I really truly discovered or truly acknowledged the different pieces that I like once life kind of just settled down during the pandemic, and I was just like, you know, there were a lot of things that I pushed to the back that was on my wish list, and now it's available. Let me go ahead and get it now. It's like a dream come true. And so I did go overboard. I can say that, but I'm satisfied with what I have acquired in my collection over the last, I think, 6 or 7 years. So I'm really good with that. So today I'm going to do a video regarding my Kisslock, or the large coin purse accessory. I think this is a staple piece that everyone should at least have one. Just one. Just enjoy the experience of having one Kisslock, as we like to call it. Kisslocks originated, I don't know when. I will say I've noticed them, or I noticed them as a child with my grandmother. I have one. I can't find the one that I have that belonged to her, but I do recall that a lot of times the ladies or the older women would have that to put their cigarettes in, or maybe their change, or what have you. And so that was something that just is embedded in the back of my mind from my childhood. And so seeing this being offered not only through Dooney and Bourke, but I've seen some different sizes from Patricia Nash collection, or even from Coach. This is a wonderful staple piece that exists within women's fashion wear or bag wear, or whatever way you want to call it. All right, so let me get going here with this video. My first Kisslock, or large frame coin purse, that I purchased happened to be in the nylon fabric. And I purchased this because it had purple lining or trim along this black, and I just realized I purchased something in black. I don't necessarily always do when it comes down to my bags and accessories, but this was the first one. I grew disappointed because after some time of carrying this, and it all depends on how much you carry an item, the leather actually started to peel off, and I still have yet to just go ahead and take it off. I just didn't want to. But this particular, I still have some couple of items in here, but this particular Kisslock had this great hot pink lining. There were no pockets or anything to it, and I definitely used it a great deal. If you can see at the bottom, it's pretty stained or dark because I housed a lot of change in here. I kept my cards in here, business cards, credit cards, debit cards, whatever the case, and I always had some lip balm. I probably need to put some of that on now, but because it just was a great catch-all. Before I even realized what a catch-all was, this was it. So recently I acquired the yellow one from secondhand. I really loved this particular Kisslock. I wanted something yellow because they hadn't come out with or brought back out anything yellow, and I get to experience this hot pink lining again. So I really enjoy this. I'm happy that I found this in the secondhand, and you can see how the trim is supposed to look versus how it ended up looking, so you can compare the two. So with the nylon, it did not come with any card slots, credit card slots. I think I bought this back in 2011, 2012, something to that degree. And so I definitely started to really get involved or really fall in love with this particular accessory. Fast forward to a couple of years later, I lost my mind because I'd always seen a variety of colors, and I can't tell you which color came first. I just know that I started getting everyone in the color that they had, or the colors that they had available. And so this is not it. This is just a little bit. So I'm gonna run through these real quick as possible, because it is quite number of Kisslocks that I have. I'm going to start with the one that I am currently carrying, and this is in the color sky blue. Now, if you are a viewer of my channel, you know that I recently did a video comparison of two Kisslocks in the same color, a little slight difference in shape, but the lining or the inside compartment was different. Typically a Kisslock will have the red background lining, as well as the card slots will be in the same texture or material as the outside. So with this being sky blue, the card slots are actually sky blue pebble grain as well. And here this is serving as a catch-all. I have my black seed oil in here and a couple of other items. So I don't necessarily have to use it to house my debit cards, credit cards, or whatever the case is. So I have this one in sky blue. I recently purchased the mustard color, and if you notice, this one is in a very different shape. Let me pull back out this sky blue. So these two are different shapes. At the time, I was not concerned about the shape. I wanted the color because I've been waiting and waiting for them to come back out with the yellow. I missed it before. I really wanted the yellow in my collection. And so when I saw it, I wasn't concerned about the shape. Now, the trick is, does the shape determine how the lining will be? Let's check and see. This particular Kisslock's lining is not. The card slots are just red. It's not in the pebble grain yellow. So I thought, well, maybe if you get this particular shape, then maybe, just maybe, that's just how it's set up. But let's move on to another shape that I have that is pretty much the same. Let's see. I have so many. All right. Then we have this particular texture of the ostrich. And this is in the color hot pink. All right. Pretty much the same shape. This one is a little bit wider than this one at the bottom. But let's check it out. Aha. Similar shape. Card slot is in the same. Hot pink ostrich. So let me put this one to the side still and see if I have any others that flow along the line of that. This one is that wide, and I prefer this particular shape than the other. But if it's a color that I really want, it really doesn't matter. So I have this one in the olive color, and the lining is also, the card slots are in the olive. I have burnt orange, and you see that I obviously hadn't been carrying them just yet. I really just purchased them because I wanted the colors. This one is in the burnt orange. You can see how that shape is probably similar to this one. All right, so we will say that this is the same shape. So let's check that lining out. Aha. This one has the card slots of pebble grain, burnt orange. So maybe this theory does not stand. Maybe, perhaps. It depends on who, where it's being manufactured. Don't know. I also acquired this one, the bubble gum. Let's check that one out. Bubblegum card slots. This is the one that raised the question regarding the lining in itself. This was my Plum wine Kisslock, and it does have that particular purple or plum wine card slots. On the other hand, the other, which is in a different shape, same color, different shape, it does not have the plum wine pebble grain card slots. Trying to get that out. It just has the red card slot lining. So I have two that's like that. I also have the brown tomorrow, which is close in color to the plum wine. You almost can't see it. You can see it a little bit in this light, but it's pretty much the same shape. All right. This one has the and I gotta keep some stuff. This one has the pepper grain brown tomorrow card slots in it. So this is the same shape. Actually has that. Of course, with this particular DB75, I really truly wished they had this particular print on the inside, but it does not. It's just a regular smooth leather card slots. So you have that there. Smooth leather. It's not in any, well, let me check it out. Let me make sure it's not. Yeah, it's smooth leather. Smooth leather for that one. This one is in the color teal. This particular Kisslock. And it has the pebble grain lining or pebble gray card slots. You just rolling them out, rolling them out. This is in the color midnight blue. Also has the midnight blue pebble grain card slots. This is in the color violet. Another purple, which I was so excited to acquire. And this one has the pebble grain violet color card slots. Also with this particular Kisslock in the Greta, I have two Gretas. I have this one without the leather trimming, and this one that has it. It's just gonna be smooth leather here, as well as the smooth leather for this one as well. So you see those card slots. I also have another ostrich in the color yellow. I believe it's mustard as well. That same shape. It is in that the card slots match. I also have this in bone. Card slots match. This is in the Florentine fuchsia. The card slots match. You can almost not see it, but it does because of that red lining. It does match. I'm not done. Clementine. Beautiful. Love this orange. It does match. It's the same. It matches. Ooh, I'm still not done. I have it in Kelly green. I love this green. I love it. Let's check it out. Same. It matches. Let's see. Caramel. The caramel. Let's see here. It matches. Same, it matches. Wow. Like I told you, I lost my mind. I'm still pulling at my... All right. We have grass. Okay, so what's the difference between the Kelly green and the grass? This one is not as vivid and doesn't stand out as much, but it's a beautiful green, and this Kelly green. So you can see, and especially if you compare with the background, the curtain, you see the difference between the two. It is a difference. So we have the color grass. It does match. I think I might be almost finished. I think I might be. This is the blush. I think it's pale pink and Saffiano. So you see the texture of this. So this is the Saffiano. Saffiano, will it match? Yes, it does match. I love this. This is so cute. I'm gonna put that one here. Oh, I just have them everywhere like you just would not imagine. All right, I have in spearmint. I love the spearmint. I love that color. I think that's my new color that I just absolutely love. And it does match. You see the shape of that. I promise you all, I'm almost done. And I also have it in the red. I had to talk myself out of not getting a cranberry one. I think it's the cranberry. Because it really is kind of close in color, and it matches. I think I'm almost finished. I think I have one more, and this one is in the Florentine in the slate, and you also see that shape again. So I didn't realize I had this shape more than once in my collection, but I do. And let's see, with the slate, yeah, it matches. It matches. So I'm just curious. I'm really curious to know. I think there are probably several factors as to why this exists and why I have them now. And this vast collection has occurred since 2020, to be honest with you. The majority of these came about in 2020. Now, we do have various issues or situations that occurred. Of course, we had stores and malls to close. So I'm assuming that a lot of their inventory was sent back to Dooney and they had to sell them. Hence the wonderful sales that they had. Therefore, I acquired them. There's no telling how long the Kisslock had been in any of these or at any of these places, and you know, Dooney does switch up from time to time. But yeah, so I don't know if that was really, you know, the case with them. And then they do updates regarding their various items, and so maybe they decided to either make a lot of them with just the matching material on the inside, or if they decided to take some shortcuts and just not produce the inside lining the same, just, you know, put the red lining. It's really baffling. But with this particular yellow being that I purchased within the last month, and it does not have the matching card slots, I don't know what to think. I really don't know. Or if this is just something that, you know, if you have it, it's kind of one of those rare random items. I don't know. I just find it weird. But these three were purchased within the last 6 months. These three different colors. And so with them being the three different ones, or with these being purchased within the last 6 months or so, these have the lining. So now I'm curious to know whether or not, if this is how they're making them now, versus the others were purchased in 2020. The majority of them probably were in 2020. They had the same matching material on the inside for the card slides. I'm just wondering here. And then the shapes. All three of these are the same shape. Same shape. So I'm just really wondering here. But nonetheless, I'm excited with my purchases. Whenever I pull out a bag, I know I pretty much have a matching Kisslock to go with it. And that's what I prefer for my collection. I think this is essential for my collection. It's really a dream come true to have options. I think as a collector of things, it's great to have options out there, and the Kisslock just definitely does that for me. I'm very, very excited with my collection, and that's where I am. I think too with this, it's never ending. Until I get, I think it's 2 more colors. I'm looking for a royal blue, beautiful royal blue color that I know that they've had in the past, so I'm hoping that they will bring that one back soon. I tell you, when I just kept thinking and hoping and praying that the yellow will come back, it did. And so now I'm waiting for them to come back with some variations of the yellow. Of course, we have dandelion, of course there was mustard, oh, my lemon was another yellow color that Dooney has come out with. So if they do come out with those variations, I will have it. Oh, also let me let you know, yeah, I did pre-order the hot pink because I do have a bag in hot pink, and so I wanted not only to have bubble gum, but let me get the hot pink as well. I thought about it tough because of course I have the hot pink in the ostrich, but it's not the same. This is like the combination of bubblegum and hot pink. So I just want the hot pink. So I'm waiting on that one to come through. Hopefully, I keep hoping that I will see your item has been shipped notification because it's been on back order for over a month now. But yeah, that is my collection. That is my thoughts on this collection. I enjoy it, whether it be this particular shape or whether it is this shape. If it's the color that I want, if it's the material that I want, I am going to get it. I'm also thinking about maybe getting one of the Sullivans that have come back out, recently. I just can't decide on which color that I want. I don't want to get them all. I really don't. I prefer more of the solid color Kisslocks. I think you can really do a lot of mixing and matching with that. But that is my video. This is my collection. Thank you for viewing. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. As well as leave a comment. How many Kisslocks do you have? Because now, yeah, I still got to add on to this collection. So thank you for viewing. Come back for the next one.